Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am always happy to have you here with me, guys. So, I am still in my identity shift transformation, and now I am at the phase where I'm learning how to love myself again and maybe like remembering how to love myself and how to build a strong, beautiful relationship with myself. And because I'm focusing on self love, I always listen to my intuition. I always listen to my inspirations that I get from God every single day. And I did mention before that I have this new ritual that I'm doing, which is hugging myself and affirming to myself how much I love myself, how much I am proud, how much I accept myself, and saying all the good stuff and listing all the amazing things about me and all the great things I do, etc. And it feels really, really good. And I do that while hugging myself and closing my eyes so I can feel all the emotions very, very deeply. And I started seeing results from that. I know it has been only like 3 days that I'm doing this new ritual, but I do see results. And the first thing is, I do feel like I am perfect the way I am. Like I am not. I was thinking, so here's the thing. Everyone knows I am open for love. I would like to have a partner. I am open to receive my man, the one that I want, etc. And for the first time of my life, I do not feel like I need to work for it. Like, I do not need to do some efforts or like change anything in my identity, whatever. I know I am on this journey, like it's still going, but I feel like I am perfect. And I feel like my man should come now and accept me the way I am and love me the way I am to the T. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like, oh, I need to be like prettier or hotter, or like I need to work on this thing, or like I need to work on my emotional intelligence, or I need to work on, I don't know, like stuff like that in order, or like I have to still do more identity shift in order to, like match my man's energy, or like I need to change a few core beliefs or whatever. No. For the first time of my life, I feel like I am perfect. I am perfect the way I am, and my man should love me now with this, like just as I am now. And I think that's a breakthrough because it means that I accept myself fully and I do not see anything wrong with me, and I do not see like I need any healing or any changes in order to exist or in order to be accepted by someone else or in order to be loved by someone else. And I think that is because I start to love myself fully and let go of all, like the things and all the thinking, all the thoughts that says, like maybe I'm not good enough, maybe I need to do more effort in order to deserve love. Now I feel like I do not need to do anything in order to deserve love. Sorry, I do deserve love now perfectly like I am now. And I think that's beautiful. So that was the first thing that I noticed since I started my new ritual. Obviously, I'm still doing the positive affirmations every day, listening to my recording of my own voice, telling good stuff about self love and abundance. That's like the main things I am focusing on at the moment. And also visualization, etc. So I'm still doing all the practices that we talked about before, but I was just focusing on the new ritual that I added to my routine. And I love it because I feel like I am more confident in myself. I feel like I know that I am amazing. I know that I am breathtaking and all that. Like I don't need to change this or do that in order to be this, like perfect version. Now I feel like I am perfect the way I am now. So that's actually really nice. And the fact that I also do not judge my emotions. So I know I said that I want to focus on self love, I want to focus on abundance, and like maybe like my man is not, it's the right time for him to come. But at the same time, I cannot help it. This is like a very, very fiery desire that I have because I am open for love. So obviously, I am like, it's time for you to come now. Like, why wait? You have to come here. So I am honoring those feelings. I am honoring this desire that I have now. I do not judge myself for it. I accept fully the way I feel. And I do think that this is part of the process as well. I am no longer judging anything or saying, oh, I am operating from a place of lack. Maybe I should not focus on this because if I focus on it, I'm not gonna get it. Or I don't know. You know what I mean? No, I'm just, feeling what I'm feeling, saying what I'm saying, and just accepting everything that comes to my mind and everything that comes to my heart as if it's actually part of the process, and it's super valid for me to have all those feelings, all those thoughts, and it's my right to exist the way I exist, and I'm perfect the way I am. And I feel lighter when I say that, and when I realize this this thing that I'm saying now. So I do believe this is a shift within myself because of the self love ritual, and also every time, for example, I feel like I am having some shame, or like I am like not sure about something I did, or like blaming myself for something that could be ridiculous. I always pause whatever what I'm doing when I have those thoughts, and I'm like, hey, I love you. I respect you fully. I accept you fully. I am proud of you. You are doing so well. I accept everything you say. I accept all your feelings and your emotions. You are amazing, and I hear you. You are doing really well. No, that's not true. You're not doing something bad. You're actually perfect, and I am so amazed to be you. And yeah, and I'll be always here for you, etc. So I always pause, and I talk to myself as a self positive talk, and every time I do it I feel better. And I also say, I honor these feelings, I accept these feelings, no judgment at all, etc. And it works actually. So I highly recommend for you guys to think about that and to try that. The other aspects I wanted to talk about is, so the main thing about abundance that I am, like looking for, or like the thing that I want, is the financial freedom. But the reason why I want financial freedom, because I want freedom, period. I want to be able to do whatever I want with my time, wake up whenever I want, go out whenever I want, do whatever activities I would like to do. If I would like to ride a camel at 2 p.m. in a Monday, that's my business. If I want to, I don't know, be in a chocolate factory in Switzerland, Wednesday at 1 p.m., that's my business. I do not want to be tied to a 9 to 5. I don't want to be in corporate anymore. I don't want to be, oh, I do not want to work in order to get stuff. I want to be receiving. I want the freedom. I know that exists because there is a lot of people in this world living this way. There's a lot of people doing absolutely nothing. Maybe for us it's nothing, but like they're actively living the freedom life that I want so bad. So there is that, like, that's the main goal for me. I have no clue how I am achieving that. I have no idea when, like what would be like the steps. So that's where I am at the moment. But at the same time, I discovered that I have some kind of reservations when it comes to this type of life that I want, which is like I am scared. I do not know how to live those days. For example, like I caught myself asking like what I would be doing if I'm not working. Like what kind of activities I would be doing. Like what would be my life? Like what if I'm bored? What if I'm lazy? What if I let myself go? What if and a lot of because and I know that because I have been programmed to believe that there is only one life that is logical and that is good, which is the 9 to 5 life, and you have to earn in order to get stuff, and you have to work in order to live. And the only free time that I know is either holiday time or weekend time, and the free time is over. Like there is a limited free time, right? I never experienced like freedom 100%. So I think it's normal to have those kind of reservations, or like like be scared of something that you never had. But the good thing is, when I was thinking about those feelings, I accept them. I was like, that's valid, that's okay, etc. And because of the self-love, etc., that I do, I was like, out of the blue, I woke up yesterday and I was like, whoa, you know what I want to do with my free time? What if I would be organizing different events? And for example, like doing events for heartbroken people, and like with like really nice DJ music, nice food, and everyone gathers, and we can like write love letters or like heartbreak letters and like light them in fire and like dance and cry and like get a counselor with the events, and have a lot of activities and have fun and help people to pass that hard period of their time, etc. I was like, oh, what if I do another event where like people who wants to say goodbye to their broken dreams? Ooh, that would be nice. Or what if I do another event for like girlies just got married and everyone is happy and everyone want to share their experience and like celebrate? Or what if I do it for, I don't know, like, and I started listing a lot of ideas. And like, what if I do it for like elderly people? I go to those nursing home and like organize an event for them where we can dance together and have fun. And I was like, wow, I actually can do so much with my free time. Actually, that's amazing. I even got like a lot of business ideas, because if I can do that, and I know for a fact I'm not doing it for the money, like it's not to earn any money. I don't care if even I'm losing money. I already have the financial freedom, I already have the right support system and all that. I'm actually a generator of a lot of ideas. I'm a visionary, and that's amazing. All I need is a team and like financial freedom, and I can go. I will be unstoppable. I was even thinking like, ooh, I would like to create a coffee shop where like there's like a lot of amazing music, like DJ and stuff, and you get your coffee and you party like in the morning. I was like, oh, and I would love to like create a lip gloss company, because I'm obsessed with lip gloss. So I would create so many type of lip gloss. I will be like the lip gloss queen or whatever. So it's like my intuition. Maybe I would not do all these ideas, like maybe it would never happen, but at least I have an answer to my concerns. My intuition was telling me, listen, you actually can do a lot of things when you expand, when you have the freedom. You will be so creative. That's the message I got. Like, you are a creative person. That's why you're craving the freedom. That's why you want the financial freedom. You do not want to be tied to make money in order to live, or like you have to work hard in order to get stuff. That's not you at all. Like that's not your calling in this world. You're actually an amazing creative person, and you can like play with a lot of ideas if you have like the right support system. And I understood that I actually can do a lot more if I am free. And now it makes more sense for me to want this financial freedom, and I no longer feel scared about it, or like any reservations, or like like thinking that I'm crazy and I want that kind of stuff. So That was also like a really really nice point for me, and that was amazing. That's a shift right there, right? Like I just eliminated like this scarcity that I had with no reason, and I replace it with like a nice answer that is actually makes me smile and excited and giddy like a child, because I know like when I do have the financial freedom and I can do all this stuff with the right support system, I would be not feeling like I'm working, but it would be like art for me. It's like creating a different type of art. It's rebellious, it's beautiful. It also helps people to, like, spread joy, whatever. So, yeah, that would be awesome to be part of this type of things, you know? I am actually really happy with all the results that I'm getting, and comes to my mind actually another shift happened, and I think this one is huge for me, and I think it's tied to the self-love rituals and the self-love positive affirmations that I'm saying to myself. So here's the thing, all this time I have been trying to not manifest but visualize my man, my husband, whatever, but I was not able to visualize like already having a husband and like being already married. It was like very hard for me to do that. I couldn't what I was visualizing is like having a man and he's taking care of me, whatever, and he comes and go, like he's not within me in my life. Like he goes, he travels and come back, and he loves me, send me a message. Those are the images I had in my head this whole time. But once, like these 3 days, I started the self love ritual and the positive affirmations and focusing on the self love journey. Yesterday, I closed my eyes. It was very random. I laid on my bed at 3 p.m. Saturday, closed my eyes, and was like, I started visualizing. I started with the vision where I am creating an event for heartbroken people, and I am organizing everything, and now I am there in the event. I'm having fun with those ladies and gentlemen, etc. And then I saw in my visualization my husband come in, and he was so proud of me, and he danced with me, and he brought me a gift, and then he said, let's spend the night in this hotel room. I already got a room. And then I saw each other like having room service and like watching a movie together and having fun and laughing, etc. together. And I even got this vision where he was like, like tomorrow we can sleep in. I don't have any early meetings, whatever. Like I was like, yeah, that's so awesome. I was like, oh, what can we do? And he was like, we can have a baby. And I was crying. He was crying. We were so happy because we finally are ready to have a baby and stuff, and we're gonna start trying. And then I opened my eyes. I was like, what in the world? Like, few days ago, I couldn't even say husband. Like, I have a husband. I was always saying I have a man, or like I couldn't. It was like too much for me, I was not ready. And now I am imagining myself having a full husband that's with whom I spend time and night, and we wake up together, and he wants to have a baby with me. Like, what happened? There's a shift there, right? And I know what happened. I actually know. So it's because of the self-love thing. It's magic. I never knew like loving yourself can open so many things, because when you love yourself, you feel secure enough to let other people love you and be there for you. So maybe I was protecting myself unconsciously from any real relationship. Maybe that's why I was only attracting this type of men that want to have fun, narcissistic people who just want to, like they're interested in my looks and whatever, and like shallow relationships or situationships or whatever. So maybe that's why. And maybe the fact that I started loving myself and, like affirming the love for myself and being there for myself, it actually opened a portal to love. It actually opened the fact that I am no longer scared of someone hurting me, and that's actually I am secure enough and I feel protected by myself, so I can let another person to, like be my husband and love me and be there for me and be there with me and want to commit with me for a baby. That's huge. It means I had like fear of commitment so bad and I didn't even know that. And now, or like fear of to be abandoned. And now, because I'm doing this self-love, I am no longer scared of abandonment. I am no longer scared someone to leave me or like someone to just play me and do not be serious with me, because that man in my dreams, he stayed, he took like a hotel room and we stayed together, we spent the time together, he respected my event, he was proud of me, he bought me a gift, and he even wanted to have a baby with me. I'm like, oh yes. Things are shifting for me. So maybe, just maybe, things are happening within me before even happening in real, like in the actual reality. So my reality is shifting, but it has to happen within myself, because I was asking this whole time, like, what is wrong with me? Like, I was saying, was I know there's nothing wrong with me, but the human in me is saying that, because I'm like, I don't get it. Like, I feel so ready. I have everything to receive a man. I'm so ready to receive a man in my life. Like, let's go. I don't get it. And maybe now I get it. It's my fear of commitment, fear of being abandoned, and all those things, or like protecting myself at a cellular level, was, like not giving me the go to have a man, like blocking my man to come in. It doesn't mean like he's gonna come today or tomorrow, whatever. It can happen or it cannot happen, but at least that is a step forward, right? And also the fact that I say to myself, I don't need to work on anything. I'm perfect the way I am. I am still shifting to new identity. I am still working on my like limited beliefs, but I do believe that this version of me right here deserves love 100%. Like, I do not say, oh, I have to be this in order to get this. No, like the way I am now, with my this body, this mind, this heart, this soul, everything, like now deserves fully the best love in the world from the best man in the world, and period. And that's it's very huge for me to feel that and even think that, So guys, I highly, highly recommend starting your self love journey and link it to your identity shift and your limited core belief transformation. I do believe that I'm doing something big here. Either you see it or not, but I do feel like the fact that every single day I have something to say, every single day I notice shifts and transformation, and I can sense like I am getting wiser and smarter and elevated every single day, and that's amazing. It means like I'm doing like this experience and this journey is just incredible, and I am so proud of myself to be able to like what was I gonna say, I forgot. To document everything for myself first, and maybe for someone else that is just passing by and finds my channel. But the fact that I'm doing this for myself, it will be a proof forever from where I was and where I am going. with everyday transformation. I was even thinking, like, what if I do not continue doing, like, videos every day? Maybe it's too much, like every single day. But I said to myself, I am not doing any pressure. I'm not, like, putting any pressure on myself. I'm just gonna go with the flow. If I feel like I want to make a video this day, I'll do it. If I do not feel to make a video, that's okay too, because everything that I do is for me. So I have to be comfortable with the situation. And today I was very happy to make this video because I had a lot to share. And yeah, so I'll continue this journey with you guys. I'll document everything. I'll share everything in a very, very raw and spontaneous way as always. So thank you for listening, and thank you for the support. Bye everyone.